I'm one of those genius level fellows, and I say that sarcastically. And of course, by saying that I say it sarcastically, I don't mean to offend anyone, and by explaining that I'm explaining my sarcasticness by explaining it to someone who may not want me to say that is, I'm sorry about that too. But either way, I waited till much later to have children in life. To some people, it's like, oh man, like to Mick Jagger, it's like, oh, Brad, you don't know what you speak of, But like to, most people, my first one came along at 33, almost 33. My second one came along at almost 40. So late 39 and late 32. And, of course, I'm, goodness gracious, there's no way I needed a child before either of those were born. And even now, I question my viability as a parent. Which, some people say, well, that's probably a good thing. If you didn't give a shit at all, then, then you may be in trouble. But anyway, so I'm a real genius. Had children late. So like today in my early 50s, I'm experiencing something that I rarely get to experience. Hearing dogs bark is not a rarity for me, but being at home alone, it's kind of like when I was a teenager. I was like 15, 16. I'm like, oh, holy shit, I'm at home alone. What am I going to do today? Well, back then I probably would have called Donna. I was like, God, man, they left me at home alone. They went to Monroe to, Super One. I got like 4 hours, yeah. Then you never know what may happen. Then they would always call on the house phone and say, hey, we're not going to be home now. We're going to stop by wherever, and we'll see you whenever. And, of course, that was the 80s. The 80s. And, of course, the 80s. You can't even fucking comprehend that now. It was like 30, 40 years ago. Somewhere in there, Somewhere betwixt 40. Woo. Figure that up. It's like 3 now, 23. It's what the 80s, I mean, I just never thought we'd get old. I never figured it. I was like, what? That's just, I looked at my grandfather, I looked at my grandmother and my parents, and I was, oh yeah, they've always been like that. That's just them. They've always been like that. And then you grow and you go and you grow and you go and you grow some more. And the next thing you know, you're like, holy macaroni. Good morning to you, Antonio's 50-something years old. He makes a rice-a-roni in San Francisco or something, Anyway, so it's like you get old quick if you're not aware of it. If you're lucky, if you're really, 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 really lucky. I feel very lucky to be alive today. I probably don't deserve to be alive today, but I say that tongue in cheek. I got metaphors for you. But yeah, I say that I've been pretty good. I've been pretty bad, for sure, but I've been pretty good. I've been humble. A long time ago. Like, I say a long time ago, but like when my second child came along, for sure. I was like 38, 39 years old. I experienced both of those ages with this birth. You can imagine some kind of a transition. But anyway, so you're sitting there and you're like, I remember being 39 years old. I remember like a Sunday afternoon, leaving on a Sunday afternoon with one eye read between the lines. Your lies. A little bit of Stone Temple Pilots for you. Scott Weiland. Anyway, so I went out there in the backyard and sat for hours with my BlackBerry, probably back then. I didn't switch over to 2012 to a iPhone. Before that, I was BlackBerry and I was Android and all that kind of stuff. But they're just not good devices. You have to work on them too much, my opinion. You can have your opinion. Androids suck. My opinion, not hating on you. Not hating on you. Not hating on you. Maybe the higher humans are okay. I never really have. Hey, I take a sponsor. If you're a high-end Android company, you want to pay me to do it, and you can prove it's better than an iPhone, and I'll do it. So anyway, we're talking about something else. So anyway, I was out there and I was looking up the word humility. I looked it up in various languages, and looked up the origin of those words from various languages, and I study humility deeper and deeper down than you can ever imagine. That Helen reference. Deeper down. I went way down as far as I could with humility, and I needed it because, life was the way it was supposed to be. I had the amount of money I needed to retire already. I was ready to go. I didn't, the way things were lined up, just a few years, a couple, 2, 3, 5, 3, 10, 8, 7 years, 6 years, whatever it was, 5 years. I was ready to, I wanted to be climbing mountains or, sleeping in a suspended tent in the middle of the Amazon forest, probably with a snake. I'd have to figure out how to get out of my tent, floating above the earth about 23 feet. I don't know. So things changed for me. Of course, it was the biggest blessing I ever had, Once again, here I am again. Kind of redoing things, becoming I'm a coach again. I'm involved with the community more. Because children do that to you. Children make you involved. Specifically, whenever you have a family, which is where I'm at now. I love it. I have a kid that's almost 12. His mother and I and our previous, we're here as his, hers, and others. We got 3 altogether. But his, hers, and ours. And it's really great for me. Now, it may not be great for everybody. It's been better for me than it has been maybe for other people in there. But because I wanted it my whole life, the only thing that I ever wanted to be was a good father. I wanted to be a baseball dad, a soccer dad, a whatever the kind of dad we needed to be. I wanted to do it. I wanted to help grow people into the world. And I had an extended time to learn about it beforehand. Of course, I didn't learn nearly as much as I thought I should have, because what I learned was irrelevant. But I was taking people already grown and trying to get them into jobs. It was very satisfying. I felt very successful about it. But then you're raising children from birth, and it's the most rewarding, complex thing you'll ever do. Anyway, I want to keep on doing it because I love doing it. I'll do it forever. It doesn't make a difference to me. I love raising children. But now, again, today, this Saturday, there's a festival in town. Of course, the music, the good stuff, for guys my age is to show up tonight. I say tonight, this evening. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, we'll show up and we'll hear some Marshall Tucker Band in Hamburg, Arkansas. Rock and roll, baby. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm pretty excited to go out and spend some time with people and listen to some good music. But today, the wife and the children got to go do that. And today, again, today, right here, right now, I got 8 minutes invested in this, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. But now I get to go just be quiet for a while. Wherever you're at, though, loud place, quiet place, dark, light, circular, I don't know, square, Euclidean, equatorial, penile, wherever you're at, be blessed. Oh yeah, wait. Clitoral, penile, non-clitoral, penile, wherever you're at, be blessed. I love you. Out.